Princess Serena, not Princess Serena. And today we have some familiar faces. We have Wrinkle and Thorani here. And where are we? We're driving to Canmore, Alberta. And then we are going to Banff tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look at us being adults renting a car. What is life? What is happening? We have a jam-packed itinerary. Look at this. So today is June 29th, and I only say that because that is the day that WestJet went on a surprise strike. 250 flights were canceled, but not ours. Not ours. And we had some exciting adventures during our 40-minute delay. We decided we're gonna do some YouTube shorts, so check those out. They're already out. I'm sure some of them are. And tell us the story of our new friend from WestJet. Hello.
So while we were making our reels, there's this guy in a uniform sitting beside us, and he's like, "Are you guys trying to recreate?" He was like watching us for a while, not in a creepy way at all.
Just to specify.
And he's like, "Are you guys trying to make this?" And he showed an Instagram video of like WestJet flight attendants doing the video that we were trying to do. And he's like, "Yeah, that's what we're trying to do." He's like, "Oh, so you gotta do the other part there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I'm actually with you guys." So we saw him on the flight again. It was cool.
Yeah, he's like, "What flight are you on?" And we were like, "Calgary." He's like, "Oh my god, I'm on your flight." No way. So then like fast forward like a good hour, he remembered us obviously, and then like he passes our row and he's like, "Did you get your video part 1?" We're like, "Yeah." We are gonna get to our Airbnb, show you a bit of that when we get there, but smooth sailing. I'm so happy. It's a beautiful day in Calgary. I know it was raining back home, so it feels like extra nice. I feel like I have to never show my face in this vlog because it's just so beautiful. Everything. Look at this, look at that. Oh my. She's a stunner. Oh my god, Wrinkle, you're not gonna believe this. So you just connected to the Wi-Fi, right? And so this is the Wi-Fi. Oh, and how cute, by the way, that. Look at this. Welcome, Serena, Princess Serena. There's a hot tub and you have to reserve. So fun. Anyway, so we do the Wi-Fi. So Wrinkle just saw it and was like, "Canmore rocks." Yeah, it does. And when Thorani saw it, she like misread it. She was like, "Canmore sucks." Hello. Oh my gosh. Proud you drove on a highway in a different province.
Thank you.
Wow. Gonna be me soon.
No,
yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're back. If you've seen my vlog from 2 years ago, my chair, it's still here. I love sitting here. POV, okay. So I'm sitting, okay? POV, you're me. Everyone else watching TV, I'm like, nah. This is the view I'm looking at. Doesn't this look like a painting? I'm not gonna give you the tour because you saw that 2 years ago. So if you're interested, I will link that below and above. But yeah, so cute and cozy. And there's 2 bedrooms and a balcony. And it's so beautiful. And I cannot wait to explore Canmore properly because last time we kind of came, we crashed, and then we went to Banff, and then we went back. This time we have more time. So, gonna join me? Vlogging?
My channel. Today I'm doing a collab with Princess Serena, not Princess Serena.
She knows! We made it to dinner. Very exclusive. It was sold out for the night, but we prepped in advance. We made reservations, and look. Are you kidding me? What's more delicious, the view or the food? I think Wrinkle would say the food. Alberta!
4 years later.
Finally made it. We were booked to go spring 2020. We all know how that went. But a WestJet strike, that's child's play. 1 minute, we're on a gorgeous rooftop with mountains, and the next, you're grocery shopping.
I'm the driver.
Yes! Our primary driver, the only one insured in the grocery store. Yes. All right, looking good. Look at this. Haul. I took the same room as I did last time and I unpacked and ready to go for the week. I just love how cute this place is with the wood and it feels so homey. And look at these little baskets I used and look at my wee little socks. Imagine doing dishes to this view. I'll do it anytime. Good morning. It is 7:09 a.m. We got up at 6:30, ready to go soon, but let's pull up the schedule. All right, what are we doing today? Sunday, we're going to Lake Minnewanka, and we're possibly going kayaking to be announced. Then we're hiking to Stewart Canyon, and then we have a restaurant reservation at Spaghetti Factory, which, fun fact, is very special to our friend group. We go Wrinkle, you could talk too.
So excited.
Yeah, at the end of every school year, because we're friends from undergrad. If you know your Princess Serena Laura, you would know because they've been on the channel. But anyways, yeah, so there's the Spaghetti Factory here, super random, but we're going. And it's only 12, wow. And then we are going horseback riding. Only reason I packed jeans on this trip. Yeah, and then we're coming back, chilling here, and then there's a hot tub on the rooftop, and we booked that for tonight, and we made breakfast. Look at this, I'm making my camera woman go to work. Lots of an arrangements of dry snacks and bagels and such. Look at that, wow, we did well last night, are you kidding? And then he followed me over here. Look at this. It's like not a stocked fridge, but like look at that. We have stuff. Like we're not gonna starve.
You got veggies.
We're not gonna starve.
Well, healthy snacks.
We're doing well. Anyways, we'll see you at the mountain. Driving in the mountains to your playlist with your friends, screaming on top of your lungs, or just chatting about life like it's so therapeutic. Highly recommend. We made it to Lake Minnewanka. How pretty. And there's like barely anyone here, question mark. And we are attempting to do our first hike. It's rated easy, green circle.
If you get another lake after this, we survived.
Yes, if this is posted. No.
That's it.
But like how pretty, like I was telling them like, oh, like this one, like I've been before and like, oh, the water isn't as nice as like the others, but like look at the color. What? We're in for a treat tomorrow if this is like that not nice color. Hello. But yeah, look at our hat. So peak happiness.
And we got
Here. RST for Wrinkle, Serena, and Thorani. And it's like right next to each other in the alphabet, and we're right next to each other in Banff. Except Wrinkle is working on her disposable camera. I thought, oh my God, are you doing a selfie with it? Okay, BTS. The hike started around the lake and then it led to a bridge. We made it, but I'm a little too short for this hike. I can't see. Ain't it pretty? Then the hike continued along into a forest. Update, we made it. It is currently 10:35. Lots more people now. Apparently we got up early. Okay, we love it. We're heading to the car and then Spaghetti Factory.
I'm so excited.
It was a no-go on kayaking, as you can tell. It is raining. We went over to Banff town, which isn't too far from there, to get some energy to go pin browsing, or what other people may say is souvenir shopping. Got a pin that looks like this magnet last time, but I think I'm gonna replace it with this one. Life is a trip. Yes, it is. Pin twins on the Lake Louise one. I got it last time. Unfortunately, still no Lake Minnewanka pin anywhere. Banff, Canada. May the forest be with you. Like, it's insulting if you don't get it. It's too good. It's too good of a pun. Like, you have to get it now? A little update here. We missed our horseback riding, and we believe this is our group because it is almost 4. But we were going to be on the 3. We got there at 2:55. We had to get there at 2:30. A 10-minute drive, to be fair, turned into a 50-minute drive because of traffic. But yeah, you know what? We are getting in, because they went in the water. How cool. We are going to go in the water because we are going to do the raft tour. This is Tunnel Mountain. It takes 4 hours to go up there. This is Wrinkle. We could go to her right now. And then this is Mount Rundle. And you could go up in 8 hours. We didn't want to be bummed out that we missed the horses, so we spontaneously went to Bow Falls and discovered they had rafting tours. See that mountain right there? We're going up it to have lunch on Thursday?
I think
Friday?
so.
Thursday, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday.
One of them.
And then we took a school bus back to our car. Oh, Banff Adventures. It's called that for a reason, because this is quite the adventure. So we're on the 5th floor of building A. We're on building B because we booked the hot tub for today. So it's free with our stay. Go fob in there. And there we are. Fancy meeting you here. Look, oh my god, and it's like literally, that's not like world's clearest glass, that is the sky. So there we are, here's our view. Now we're gonna distress, not that we're stressed, but we're gonna relax our feet.
Okay, we said 5.
5 o'clock, good night. 5:15, 5:15. So I have not updated y'all in a long time. Anyway, it is 10:15 p.m. Tell me why it's still light out. Anyway, we do gotta go to bed because we have to get up at 5:15. The hot tub was so good. We're gonna book it again. How it works is like you could book it for half an hour. You could book it 3 days in advance. And yeah, I don't know. We had dinner at home. See you tomorrow for another adventure. All right, so day 2. It is much earlier than yesterday. It is 5:45 a.m. and our breakfast this time is to go, but we're ready to go. And where are we going? Let's see. So today is Canada Day. We're going as far away from Banff town as possible. This is gonna be so crowded. So we're going to Peyto Lake. We're gonna arrive around 7:30. Yeah, 7:30-ish. Traffic pending. Gonna have breakfast there. Bow Lake is right next door. I only explored it for 5 minutes last time. I'm being hopeful that it'll be more than 5 minutes. We packed lunch as well. Go us. And then we're hiking to Bow Glacier Falls. That's probably why I got confused yesterday about finding a waterfall on our hike, but we were just walking along a canyon, which is also stunning. And then, so we ended up scrapping the rest of the itinerary for the day because the one hike we did do ended up being a moderately challenging one, was more than enough for us for the day. More on that later. And then we're just gonna come back. It's actually gonna be pasta in parentheses because we got all the stuff for pasta. But we did do one of the hikes in Canmore later in the trip. Peyto Lake is about a 10-minute uphill walk from the parking lot. There was tons of fog and clouds, but it was clear enough that we could see the color of the water. It was actually quite haunting in a beautiful way. And our next stop is just a quick 5-minute drive away. All right, we are at Bow Lake, and you got some tunes. Love it. Anyway, our backdrop. We're not stopping here. We are going to Bow Glacier's Falls, not to be confused with Bow Falls that we saw yesterday. This is so ridiculous. Ooh, what is that? I never litter and I never lie. Dove Cavern. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, sailing through the sky, little Einsteins. It is 9:30. We got here about an hour ago. We took our photos. We did our cringy TikTok stuff, and now we're being hikers. Can't stop, won't stop taking videos because what is life? Happy Canada Day, by the way. Can't get more Canadian than this red lodge. Happy Canada Day. Look at this guy. He's so small. A little muddy walk ASMR for you.
I hope that's the biggest turtle.
That's hilarious, Wrinkle. Not even close. We've been walking so long, we went past the lake. It just stopped. We made it to Bow Glacier Falls. No, we didn't. Goodbye, lake. Hello, forest. Okay, if it even looks semi-steep on the camera, it means that it's really steep in real life, okay? We low-key felt like we were in a video game. The left being level 1, and to the right without the wooden beam being level 2. The way it was still so far. Level 3 was the last one we were attempting because it looked even steeper further. We did that. Oh my God. This is as far as we're gonna go. The falls are there. Looks close, but not really. Go all the way. That looks a little scary. And here's the proof. The mud. A cheers to a job well done. We are nearing the end of our hike. Feels like we've been gone for 3 hours. I don't know what it's actually been. Going to washroom, have lunch. Such a well-deserved lunch. Yeah, this is what peak happiness looks like. Look at this. And it's more blue now because the sun peeked out a little bit. Peak. Anyways, so see you at our next stop. So cut to 5 hours later maybe. And we were one of 3 cars here at like 8 in the morning. And now look. We made it again. Flying here. Look at that. Since it got sunny again, Thorani had the brilliant idea to come back to Peyto Lake. Fun fact, it looks like a wolf. Glad I got to see the view on my pin. And with that, we did our 1.5-hour drive back to Canmore. Spotted our rooftop hot tub up there. So these are called the Three Sisters, and it's in Canmore, which we're staying in because it's cheaper than staying at Banff, but it's only like 20 minutes away from the town, and there they are. Also, by the way, we walked 7 kilometers, and that was just that one hike. We did more than that. We're almost at 20,000 steps, and it is like 4:30 p.m. And literally like 2 hours and 40 minutes of that was driving. So, like not the steps, but anyways, you get the gist.
Now dead.
Yeah, long story short, yeah. I saw something online recently. It was like, honestly, I'm going to start saying short story long. And I should start saying that because that's my brand. Had a chill evening, had our spaghetti, played Pictionary. We guessed both prison and window for this. Iconic if you ask me. It's 10 p.m. Canada Day. It's still light. No fireworks. We have to get up at 5:30. What a jip. Good morning. It is a little later than yesterday, despite the schedule saying, where is it? A sunrise. Nope, not that one. We decided it is not gonna be sunny today, so might as well sleep in, if that's sleeping in. It is currently 6:01, but we're ready to go out the door, so we're on schedule. We are going to British Colombia, actually, different province. It's an 1.5 hours away, which is the same length-ish as yesterday. We're going to Emerald Lakes. We are not doing a major hike today. We're just staying flat, like a circuit. Almost at a circus. I'm like, yeah, it almost feels like that sometimes. We're going to the natural bridge and a waterfall, and we're going back to Banff town, but we've learned we're allocating 2 hours for an hour drive. So we're stuck in traffic. We're having a yummy Greek restaurant. Today's the first day we woke up and drove, and it wasn't raining and super cloudy. We actually saw the blue sky, so it's extra beautiful. I just realized our license plate finally matches where we are.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful British Columbia. We walked around the lake, found a beautiful viewpoint, filmed some fun shorts. But then what we didn't count on was the lineup for the canoes. We decided to do these canoes because it was $100 for the 3 of us for the hour. All the other lakes are more expensive and only 2 people. So this is a must. And it's sunny, but then a line was forming. We could have been first. We were here at like 7:40. But yeah, we're in line. We got in line about 9:30. It opens at 10. People are fighting for their lives for parking spots. So I'm proud. We were like maybe the 6th or 7th car. It's completely full. It's a very small parking lot. So there's the line for the canoeing. We are not at the end of it though. Yeah, our group, we're just gonna take on national parks. We already have the hat, you know, and it just like established 2024, you know what I mean? Like with that. So I've been to Point Pelee because it's near Windsor, and then Banff, and now today, Yoho. So we only have like, what, 50 more? We got it, we got it. We made it on the canoe, and no, this is not a filter. Wow. Like, what? We're going on a trip, our favorite rocket ship. Not only were there pins, there were Emerald Lake pins, there were Yoho National Park pins, there were options of both. We love variety, and it feels like I've been spiritually hugging a tree for the last few days. When your nails match the water perfectly. On the way out of Emerald Lake, we made a quick stop at Natural Bridge. It may not look it on camera, but this was the steepest curve I've ever had to drive. Like, you needed to 3-point turn it. And it was one lane, so it had to yield for the people going up. We made it to Takawaka Falls, or however you say it. I should learn. It's the second tallest waterfall in Canada. And the name of the falls means magnificent in local Cree language. There are so many pins at all the gift shops, and all of the selections are slightly different, so you never know, you may find a new one. This is so funny. Canadian fast food, Meals on Wheels, and my personal favorite, Canadian takeout, as he's dragging a human out of a tent. Got a pin from the Canadian ice cream chain Cows. This is the best thing I've seen in my life. You don't understand. Oh my god, lactose? No. No. Moochie. Cow. I can't. Mooey. So yeah, we've been getting up 5:30 as you saw the last 2 days. Tomorrow is even earlier. You would think, oh, perfect, she's back at her Airbnb. This is my balcony, by the way. Oh, there's Wrinkle. Hey. Anyway, but no, it is currently like 9:20 p.m. unfortunately. But yeah, Emerald Lake was absolutely beautiful. It was so peaceful, and a yummy, yummy lunch. So funny. So we booked a lot of our reservations in advance, and that is no exception for Emerald Lake. We looked up at their different restaurants on their website, and we booked the Prow because we liked the menu. We go to the lodge, and we're like, oh yeah, we just want to like know for later, like where this is, so we know, you know. And they're like, it's in Banff. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we have a location in Banff. So we're just like, oh, like, is there another dining option? And they're like, this one's closed, but you could go to this one. Ended up being pretty good. I had a bison burger. They're very big on meat here, Alberta. Although I was in BC. That's right. We actually went to a different province today. You know, we've been saying that like yesterday was a huge leg day because of that huge hike. But today it was arms because of the canoeing. So see you dark and early tomorrow, not bright. This was taken at 10:02 p.m. right before I went to bed, and this is 1:32 a.m. 3 hours later, good morning. 101% tired. We have switched locations because we have graduated from the counter. We were at the fridge. We officially have fridge magnets. And perfect because they're starting the new paper. So today, yeah, 3:15. What? It is currently 1:55 a.m. We're going to Lake Moraine for a sunrise. We pray we could see something. It's supposed to be cloudy, but we're gonna try. And we packed all of the food, and we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk some more. Lake Louise. You can see the difference of the description today. Like, I'm just, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a lovely afternoon tea, and it's gonna feel like we live 3 different lives at this point. We're gonna do a 3-hour hike. Our second major hike of the trip, major for us. And we're gonna have a cute little tea house moment. I already got the pin for this. I'm so excited. And we're going to try to have dinner at the Fairmont at Lake Louise, because they don't take reservations, and that will be our lovely 18-hour day. Was that what we said? we'll figure it out. I got some blue going on, a little pop in my hair for the Teen Vogue party.
Some blue going on. A little edge and a little pop in my hair, so I wanted to add something different, especially for the Teen Vogue party.
Selena Gomez reference. See you there. I've never driven before, or when I look at my rear view mirror, it is black because there is no lights. Hello. Hi. We made it. It's 3:12, I think, in the Lake Louise parking lot. Past that blinding light you're seeing, like, you see nothing. Our shuttle bus is about 20 minutes, like the drive, couldn't see anything, and now we're at Lake Moraine. They call this the Rock Pile Trail. They're not kidding. Hiking at 4:30 a.m. is not for the faint of heart. We made it to the top of Lake Moraine, and it is, what time is it? Like 4:45. And we're gonna see the sunrise. Sitting here was very much a pinch me moment. All right, it's been an hour, I think, since we've been up here, and the sun has officially risen, but we're waiting for it to go like over the mountain. But we are here, just cool as a bean.
Cold as a bean.
Really cold. Yeah, there are people like canoeing. It's wild. It is 5:42 a.m. But it's getting brighter. It's like
brighter.
Look at the blue sky.
I just need it warmer.
Warmer. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, my legs are sort of numb, but at least the top half of me I dressed properly. Yeah.
My toes are gone. Oh yeah, right behind us.
Huh?
Look at that.
Where? Oh. The sun? Hello? We are walking down to go to the washroom. But, oh my god, this is such a cute path. It was like dark before. I didn't really see it. Like, look at this. Wow. The sun. She's coming. Because everyone's at the lake. Obviously, it's stunning. And it's really early. It's not even 6. There's not one person on this path. And all I could hear are birds chirping. And I'm all by myself. Like, sometimes you go to the main attraction, Beauty, which, oh my gosh, of course, stunner, main star of the show. You miss the little serene moments, you know? Success. Mr. Golden Sun has finally come out. So pretty. Oh my gosh. She's taken BTS of a transition that you need a pole, or in nature, a tree. Nature's pole. The golden hour is apparently at 6:30 a.m.
I'm still cold.
This is like, it's cute photo, but it's also for practicality reasons that we hug, so.
Behind the scenes of the pictures you're going to see from Serena, we're on a rock. This is the view so far.
Everyone left. They gave up waiting for the sun, but we stayed. We got here at 4:45, and what is it, like 6:30 now?
Mm-hmm.
We got up at 1:30
You see the sun over there. The gorgeous, gorgeous views. The tree.
And I'm with gorgeous, gorgeous girls. There were over 20,000 people trying to secure shuttle bus tickets for the whole season, and we were one of the lucky few to get the sunrise ones. It was so surreal seeing the first and last photo I took there because it was such a gradual rise the sun. So how was that experience? Was it worth it?
Beautiful.
And just like that, we are back at Lake Louise, but we could actually see it. I'm sure the sunrise here is beautiful, and I'll have to do that one day. Thank you.
Ooh, look at the model. Taking her off for a close. Stripping.
But I'm shy. We made it to Lake Louise. Where did we go? There you are. And it is raining, but we got our photos before. And
it's not as cold.
Yeah,
We're cold,
but not as cold as this. It's still morning. I keep saying this morning. It's only like, what, 10-ish?
I think so, yeah.
Huh? What? What in the world?
In July? It's 30 degrees. Or like
Oh no, I meant it's 10 a.m.
That's already 10 a.m.
We've been up for 9 hours.
Yeah.
That is true. At home it is 12 and probably 30 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? I don't know. 80s?
You can put it down in the comments.
I was gonna say the same thing. Okay, so now that we've seen all the main lakes that we're gonna see on this trip, we have other things planned, but not like kind of a scenic lake. We have definitive rankings. Okay, Wrinkle is gonna share hers.
Moraine, Emerald, Peyto, and Louise.
And Lake Minnewanka gets paid dust. But yeah, I feel like mine's similar. For sure, the top two are the same. But yeah, we are going to attempt after our afternoon tea going up that hiking trail over there. Instagram versus reality. But you could walk like a few steps over and there's way less people, which is what we did after. We wanted to warm up and relax at the Fairmount a little bit before our afternoon tea reservations. So what better thing to do than to explore the gift shops for their pins? And they had quite a bit. It's funny, like for example, Sulphur Mountain. Sulphur Mountain didn't even have Sulphur Mountain. Lake Louise had so many of like nicher places, and then all the other places mostly just have like Banff, Lake Louise, I've noticed. Can't say I've ever had 3 different drinks during a meal before. A mocktail, tea, and water. It was all included. It was all of our favorite meals, and the food was as scrumptious as the views were. They have a set menu, and I am not an adventurous eater, but I felt like I had my ratatouille moment, combining the flavors in my mouth because they're little sandwiches. Truth be told, I'm not a tea drinker, but I got the market fresh, and it was so good. Found a pin with the Fairmount, and my favorite sandwich was the petit croissant roast chicken with herb. Starting our hike, heading up towards Lake Agnes. You couldn't hear anything in this video due to both of our very heavy panting. It looks like a flat hill in this video. What is this? But I swear it was pretty steep. Depth, as we said multiple times in this video, does not exist on camera. But we got the motivation to keep going because someone coming down was like, keep going, you'll feel better once you go down. So I felt sexy, confident, like the Katy Perry song that just came out. We're killing it. It's not killing us. Okay. Ready? We are almost halfway up to Lake Agnes, and it's our first peek at Lake Louise at the top. It looks bluer now, doesn't it?
Looks greener.
Greener. True. It's always greener on the other side, don't they say? Anyways, continuing our peak happiness up. It's been all uphill, but I'm so proud of us. We're going to keep going. The best hikes are when there's views before you even get to the top. This is Mirror Lake, as you can see the reflection. Don't know what mountain that is, as per usual. We were so convinced we were almost there. We heard a waterfall. We're like, woohoo. But now, stairs, our very best friend. But they're normal stairs. But that was beautiful. And I've never hiked this high in my life without like a gondola or like, skiing. I feel like some ski hills I've been on aren't as high as this. I see a building. I don't know. Are we there? We made it to Lake Agnes, and not only the lake, but the tea house. That's why it's really famous, this hike. And I was prepared because it was cash only. I had my cash, but my appetite was not prepared. We came for the tea house, stayed for the views because we were still not hungry from that huge lunch. It was a 3.4 kilometer walk straight uphill. What did we do? That. Okay? That's what we did. Cheers to absolutely destroying our knees. It was quite the hike up to the washroom. So it's like if you get to the washroom from the tea house, you might as well just continue. So that's what we're doing. See you at our next stop at the Little Beehive. So the lighter lake is Lake Louise at the bottom with the Fairmount Hotel there. And then it looks like not too far gone the other way is Mirror Lake. But like, it was what, like 2.5-ish kilometers up, like completely up. So, up. And it's so gorgeous. Anyway, we are continuing our trek. The 2 hiking essentials, bear spray and water. We made it to the top of Little Beehive. This is the last bit of uphill we're gonna have to do for like 4-point-something kilometers. It's really steep. Okay. All right. We were brave. We were strong. Our calves are holding us. That's it. We're queen of the mountain. Woo. The little beehive trail was 3.9 kilometers, but ours was another 0.6 on top of that because we went to the tea house and then there. Lake Louise being that much more vibrant from the top is just a representation that perspective is everything. We did our hike in 4 hours with the average being 3 hours and 40 minutes. And mind you, we also stopped at Lake Agnes for a little bit. So we were average on 3 hours of sleep, might I remind you. And we did 30,000 steps that day. And we gained 586 meters of elevation. That's over 1,900 feet. We're back in the PJs, 101% tired. We got back after a quick little bite to eat. We were exhausted, couldn't stay at the hotel for dinner. Like, we just had to go home. We had a lot of extra snacks and stuff and bagels, so we just did that. But afternoon tea, I don't think I talked about. Like, the waitress was just so nice. It was so funny. She's like, where y'all from? And we were like, Toronto. And she's like, oh, I'm originally from Kitchener. Are you really from Toronto? Like, she knows so many people have to say Toronto because, like, I'm from Vaughan. Like, no one knows where Vaughan is, you know? Like, only one of us is, like, actually from Toronto. We're just from the GTA, Greater Toronto area. I'll insert the exact amount here, but we did about 8-kilometer hike today. Half of it being completely uphill, pretty steep, rocks, slippery a little bit towards the middle, but it was so worth it. Yeah, got to see, as you saw, the 2 lakes. Mirror Lake, Lake Agnes, and then we decided to go to the little beehive, and yeah, and it keeps going. There's like a couple more, but like it's too much. Like, my feet were hurting so much going down. Going up, it's like harder, but like it was just so much on my feet, but it was amazing. Not to mention the morning, of course, you saw. Unreal. But yeah, 1:15, and then we got back around 8 o'clock, 7:30-ish. So full day. Oh my. And no, it's not like 1 to 8. It's 1 to 1 to 8. Like, so many hours. But tomorrow we're taking it easier. I'm not going to say easy. Somehow functioned on 3 hours of sleep, might I add. Like, I only just like dropped dead in the middle of the drive. I was not driving on the way back. We played to our strengths. I drove in the dark and Thorani drove on the way back when we were all exhausted. But I stayed up just like she did for me, you know, just for safety reasons. Like, we're exhausted. But we're all good, all safe and sound, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny, don't want to jinx it, but we're uber lucky with the weather because while we were doing the afternoon tea, it was like raining most of the time, and then it got nice a little before. The trail dried up a little bit and didn't rain again, so like, and Lake Moraine, of course, we caught the sun, and oh my gosh, what a day. Literally core memories all around. I'm so proud of myself for finishing that hike too. Today it's 7:32. I don't know about y'all, I got a full 8 hours of sleep. It was so needed. So today we are going to Johnson Canyon. It's only 45 minutes away. How exciting. I'm driving in the broad daylight, blue skies, and it's supposed to be sunny the rest of the trip. So we're gonna do that, walk around there. We actually decided to leave obviously later and eat breakfast here though. And we're gonna try to get into the restaurant there. They don't take reservations. If not, we'll figure it out. Lots of snacks. And yeah, we're gonna just chill at the Airbnb, possibly see a sunset at Vermilion Lake. That's not too far from us. Very exciting as we get to sleep in tomorrow. Whatever sleep in means, I feel like it's very subjective these days. 5:30, yes, we get to sleep in, you know. And we booked a hot tub for 8 p.m. today. So this is like half, let's do a hike, and half chill, and it's easing into chilling the rest of the vacation. So see you there. All right, we made it to Johnson Canyon. What a cute trail, look at this. It's full of little bridges like this, so we could be along the waterfall. We made it to the lower falls, but so did everybody else. We're waiting to go in a cute little cave, and yeah, look at our hats. Look at my sunscreen.
Look at us go. I've been dressing in black all day, but they look so colorful. Look at them. Wow.
Wow, the winter fit. Right. Winner, sponsor us. Traveling, well, actually anywhere, is a constant internal battle of sleep or crowds. You can't have both. It's all or nothing on that, but I'd say this line is worth it. And while in the line, you got closer and closer to the falls too. You could see it from the bridge. We came prepared with raincoats because we got pretty wet from right here. We made it to the upper falls, but once again, everybody else did. But yeah, it was a cute little hike compared to yesterday. And the sun is out. How exciting. The song of the trip, you know, beautiful things, you know, please stay, you know, please, we're talking to the sun, please stay, I want you, I need you, oh God, you know. But yeah, we're lining up to see it. I somehow missed this last time I was here because there's a waterfall lookout, which is the other way, and we didn't realize there was, like, you could see it from the base, and I bet this is much nicer. So here's the always doing something new that I haven't tried every day compared to last trip. Cute little hike, she said. It was still a 5.5 kilometer hike there and back, mind you. It wasn't all the way uphill. It was a very unique waterfall because at the top you could totally tell it's actually like multiple smaller waterfalls kind of flowing in together. And the lookout point of Upper Falls was even more beautiful because we caught the most vibrant rainbow I've ever seen in my life. And it flowed through the entire waterfall. And just like that, we're done our last hike of the trip. Cheers to that. This color scheme reminded me of Emerald Lake. And then I saw there was legit an Emerald Lake version and a Moraine Lake and like all the other lakes as well. I thought that was pretty neat. It's so crowded here that even for the generic like magnet, they put people in it just to keep it authentic. I was so excited to find a Johnson Canyon pin because I could not find one last time. Then we had a well-deserved lunch right at Johnson Canyon. There is a cute restaurant, surprisingly not busy at all. We were the only ones in there. Thorani, did we just transport into the painting that you have in your house? There it is, Castle Mountain. And she didn't know what it was.
Like, it was a beautiful painting. We were like, is this real? Like, did someone just make it up? And then Serena mentioned Castle Mountain and I googled it. I'm like, wait, this is the mountain I've been staring at my whole life.
Oh my God, so it's that old? Like, it's been in your house for so long?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So, wow. Okay, well, we made it. We're going to try to get a better viewpoint. Here's the painting in question. Thorani back checked with her brother right now. Resource consultant. But yeah, we are not hiking to wherever this is, but that is very gorgeous. And then this is a bonus view. We don't know what this is, but it was just in the same parking lot. Update, 30-second drive later, we found a much better viewpoint. See, it's Castle Mountain because it looks like a castle. Cue Ed Sheeran song, Castle on the Hill. It is a record. It is 2:04 p.m. and we are heading back to our Airbnb to relax a bit before going on a little Canmore walk. It was very picturesque and I'm so happy we had time to walk around our area this trip around. We gotta catch up on our YouTube videos. We're adding it. I don't think I'm ever truly gonna get over this view, and I mean clearly I haven't because we booked this 11 months before just to make sure we got the same Airbnb as my last trip. So today is 9:03. We're running a tad late, but we're having a chill day. We are going, we're going to the hot spring. It opens at 10, and then we're gonna go on a lovely gondola ride in the sunshine because last time I was here it was completely foggy, couldn't see anything. And then we're gonna eat at Sulphur Mountain at the top. I cannot wait to re-experience that. And then we're just gonna chill, unpack, possibly do a hike here. We're running late, so we're gonna go, but see you there. We made it, 10 minutes to spare. We're in line, and not a single soul in the hot spring. Both trips we ended off with this. I just think it's a great idea after all the hiking and everything. There she is. Wow. us a quick relaxation because we have a gondola to catch. It's always go, 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 it seems, but it's so pretty. Look behind us. And we're going on those gondolas. Here you go. They literally look like Christmas ornaments in pine trees. We made it to the gondola. And look at this. I can see. No way. I only say that because I could barely see a thing last time, which meant the restaurant was not going to look like this. This time I could see the view on my pin that I got 2 years ago. Delicious food, delicious views. Definitely not foreign to me this week, though. We are over 2,200 meters above sea level here, so the restaurant doesn't get its name Sky Bistro for nothing. Then we enjoyed the rooftop of this building. You don't have to go to the restaurant to go up to this gondola. You could just walk around. There's also a little hiking trail, which we did not do. And there was an artist creating these paintings in there. It was so gorgeous. And if you're wondering why the water is just naturally a piercing blue, you could pause here. Look at this glass. How cool. Castle Mountain, Lake Minnewanka, Lake Louise, and Three Sisters. And that's where we were staying.
It's a Krispy Kreme in Calgary.
And this is the core reason why we are friends. Food on the brain 24/7. Oh. Hello, Mr. Chipmunk. Oh! Like an evil laugh.
He's licking his hands.
Oh.
He's French?
It's giving Skyliner how it goes super fast. Whoa. There we go.
Oh, you don't even feel it go down much.
That bridge. That bridge. The reason we missed the horses. Where's the traffic now? I'm so happy we got to experience driving in Banff with crystal clear skies. We definitely got a variety of weather and terrain, I gotta say. But this is already the last time we're driving in Banff. It's packing day already. Oh no, but it doesn't mean we're leaving tomorrow. Gotta pack this up, so tomorrow we're not leaving. Tomorrow we're going to the Calgary Stampede. We're going to go to Calgary, and that's about a little over an hour of a drive, and we got tickets to the Stampede. None of us have ever been. By the way, I have not commented on this yet, but do you appreciate the emojis? Thorani put them in, and they are incredible. It's the last time I'm enjoying this view, but we are going to yeehaw harder than we ever yeehawed before. Look at this. Actually, it is my first rodeo. Hey, look, it's the wannabe CN Tower. No, legit, inside it shows how much smaller it is compared to it. We made it to the greatest outdoor show on earth, the Calgary Stampede. It's giving rope drop at Disney, not gonna lie. It hasn't opened yet. It's gonna open at 11. I think it's like 10:30-ish. All right, it's open. No end in sight. This was the pre-show, if you will. Horses 101, we learned about horses. Not it being called the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. It's in Toronto, our arena, Scotiabank Arena. The way we just checked into our WestJet flight for tomorrow. And it's sponsored by WestJet. These are not show dogs. They are all rescue dogs. The man in charge of this, he adopted all of them, and it just seems so fun, and they're so happy, and they're not overworked, and yeah, I loved this dog show. Big fan. Also, not these screens. They are so funny.
Clap your hands, come on. Brooke's got her eye on the prize. She knows where she's supposed to go. The crowd is going wild.
The pierogies slapped. When I put fireworks on the schedule for today, I did not anticipate it being during the day, but hey, it's the first time for everything. I did not realize how buck wild this was. His hat fell off within 0.2 seconds. And look, it doesn't look like a person. It looks like a dummy on that horse, how much he is flip-flopping. Holy. The next competition was to see how fast the cowgirl and their horse could go around these without knocking them over. I liked this one better just because I could understand like why someone got a better score. It was just the lowest time. The other one, it was out of 100, and the judges obviously scored on certain merits, but like, I couldn't follow. Although when I randomly guessed once, I was 0.5 off, and I was looked at as if I had the best of both worlds being a horse judge. Like, I knew. A rodeo-fied Zamboni. I love it. And then I did not know there were going to be bulls here. They were even harder to stay on because most people did not even qualify the 8 seconds you needed to stay on at least to get a score. Like only one of them did. Horses are so strong. The cowboys and cowgirls are so strong, so fast. Very cool. The dog show is a highlight for sure. Love them. So cute. Yeah, we're going to have an early night in. We're kind of tired. We've been going go, go, go all week. So we're heading out for the day. It's about 6:30, I think. And yeah, it's been a dream this week. We made it to our Airbnb. How cute is this bedroom? Thought I'd show you my haul. So look at this magnet. I love it. Normally, I wouldn't want a bunch of places that are nothing to do with this trip, but I've been everywhere except for Vancouver and Victoria. Been to Banff, of course, Quebec, Montreal, Toronto, Niagara Falls, Ottawa, and then Moraine Lake, because it's like a mainly Banff magnet. I just thought it was so unique. And just shows a lot of the places in Canada. Well, to be fair, the east and west. The middle, like, I don't know what's there. Speaking of Moraine Lake, here's literally the exact same stock photo, but I love it. Then I got a Johnson Canyon magnet because I think that place is just so unique. And finally with the magnets, Emerald Lake. I am not a magnet girly, don't you worry. I got more pins and magnets. Most of these are gifts. So one last moment with this view. Gorgeous, gorgeous view where we're staying. I'll show you what I got. So I'm gonna start with presents. I got this Mama Bear shirt for my mom. And it's very much her style, like her color, naturally. I got the Papa Bear for my dad. He's like legitimately gonna wear this outside the house, like I already know. Then got my stepdad this. So he doesn't really wear t-shirts. I really love the color and it's very simple, Banff, Canada. I think he's gonna really like it. Then I got things for myself as well. This shirt, Wrinkle inspired me to get this shirt because she got it for her mom. Oh, it's hers now. No update. No. She got a different shirt for her mom. Yeah, I promise. But yeah, so I really like how it's like the smaller version of the image on the front, and then on the back you have a bigger version of it. And I just love the colors. It's super, super pretty. I'm gonna feel like, you know, the sun, the trees, the mountains is just the epitome of Banff, a little lake, you know? So super happy because last time I was here, all I got was a crew neck. And they brought said crew neck back and I found it in the gift shop again. I got this keychain, which yes, it is currently July 5th. So like, Serena, why the heck did you get this? Believe it or not, I still wore a winter hat this trip. Well, the time that I was like, you know, 3 in the morning and we were outside. And there was a couple other times, you know, it was like 10 degrees and such, but the last couple days have been like in the 20s. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Sorry, Americans. But I, you know, Canadian theme video, so I'm not going to do the conversion. But it also, you know, it kind of represents both my trips, right? Because like last time I canoed in the snow. Honestly, we still see snow in the mountains, and we hiked so high a couple days ago that we actually saw snow, like not up, like at our level, you know? And this one is a future aspiration. I would love to come back and skate on Lake Louise. That'd be beautiful. But yeah, thought this was really cute, and it's gonna go on my car keys with my Italy one, which is red, so I feel like the colors go. Pardon the background noise. Girl dinner is commencing. I'm kidding. These are the pins that I brought from last time because I wanted to take some photos at the locations. But this time,
My parents sometimes make
not only did I find some I was missing, a lot. I got this bin for Marion. Everything else is for me. Mary Moo, Marion. Post-trip me. I already rearranged my entire travel board. I couldn't stand waiting any longer putting it on. I did it 2 days after I got home. So starting with the Canadian Rockies pin, I just liked this one a lot better. I mentioned in the video my previous one that I just got rid of was screen printed and it had a bear, and I'd never seen a bear yet, so you know, inaccurate. Then we have the Yoho National Park and Banff. That's an old one, but these are the two parks I've been to. And then Emerald Lake, I just think this one is perfect. It's also Wrinkle's favorite, and like it matches my nails. Like it's the right blue. It's not like the alpine blue like the other ones. That's what it's like in real life. It's stunning. And the canoe, because we went canoeing there, it's perfect. And then Sulphur Mountain, I love that you could see the actual restaurant that we were at there. That's an older one as well. Previous trips. This one, even though I got this on my previous trip, I didn't actually go. So it was awesome that I finally got to add it to my board, because it's just been sitting on the side somewhere waiting for me to actually go. I traded for this one actually a few months ago. Here's a new one. I love that the Fairmont is on it because I went to afternoon tea. Johnson Canyon, this one is Thorani's favorite, and I was like the most excited to get this one because there's not much Johnson Canyon merch, which is kind of surprising because it's so popular. And apparently established 1927. And I went to the gift shop and I went to get my magnet. I was like, do you by chance have a pin that says Johnson Canyon? And they actually pulled one out from the back. Still don't know where it came from, but I'm so happy I asked. This is an old one. I was also really excited to get this like Agnes one, just because it's such a niche pin to have. Like it's a lake within a hike, and it's like a mini Lake Louise. We didn't get this blue water because it wasn't very sunny, but I am grateful that it wasn't sunny, to be honest, during that hike, just because we were hiking for 4 hours long and it was all uphill. So, and this was like the first 3-point-something kilometers of that hike, 7.2 or something like that there and back of the 9-point-something of our hike. So that's pretty amazing that I have that represented. Cows from the ice cream shop, so good. Absolutely need to go to the one in Ontario in Niagara-on-the-Lake. That's the closest one to me, I believe. An older one. And then here we go, my new Calgary Stampede pin and an older Calgary Tower pin. I forgot another souvenir. It was only like an extra $1 to get like an actual bag versus just like one of those plastic bags. But yeah, Banff, Canada, www.banffgifts.ca, because I'm a gift. And I'm gonna show you what's in this mystery package because it's breakable. So I'll show you at home. We love a functional souvenir. Thorani got one as well. It's to put your spatula or cooking spoon or whatever on while you're cooking. So I have to add to my haul. I got this Calgary Stampede pin. It's pretty sizable, and this is their logo, like the S kind of turned on its side and then the C. Very cute. I made the joke because I'm gonna see Sabrina Carpenter. I was one of the few lucky ones to actually get tickets. Here's an overview of my Banff pin haul. I forgot to show you last time. I got this yesterday, the Alberta license plate. I was able to see Canada's Wonderland from the airplane on my way back. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin-related content from me. I made it pin-related at the end. But yeah, I just like sharing my, well, this isn't a little trip, but like my non-Disney related trips with you too, for me to look back on. And yeah, hope you enjoyed and hope it inspired you to put Banff and Yoho National Park, the Canadian Rockies as a whole, Jasper, I still need to go to, on your list, on your bucket list to go, because this video obviously does not do it justice. Please enjoy a 20-second recap of this entire hour-long video. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye. And then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Please check out the short. I had a vision. It's amazing.